Welcome back. It's Miss Katie from Heritage Ways. And if y'all have been following us on our Heritage Homestead journey, I'm very thankful. I really am. I take the time to update y'all because I'm so thankful for all of the comments and the people who are walking life with us. Well, today, if you watched the last video we did, you know that I updated you and the item we just bought. So you can see that video here. But today, I have a sweet special person here to help me. So this is my niece, Chloe. What Chloe is going to help KK do. That's what she calls me. So I'm known as Miss Katie and Mama and Marmy. They know me as Marmy. Aunt KK. KK. I'm known today as KK, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, she's going to help me. This is going to be kind of what we call a raw video. A raw video. I mean, this is not stage stuff. She's going to help me go through my wardrobe. I'm a little bit apprehensive. In fact, I kind of almost want to get sick thinking about it because
you can do this. It's going to be fine. It's going to be okay.
Okay, well, it's not like I have expensive clothes. It's not like I have fancy dancy clothes. I don't know. It's just hard for me. Now, I will say this to y'all and to Chloe. I've already gone through before we even decided to do this, I have gone through a great deal of my wardrobe. So 2 years ago, this is what I did. I had Post-it notes that I'll show you right here. And I went through the closet about 2 years ago, mine and Mr. Patient's clothes. And I asked myself these these questions. Number one, what style do I want to declare, and does this item declare my style? Okay?
I love that.
That's really I wrote down my style is easy, relaxed, country, boho, comfy, lace, earth tones. This was 2 years ago that I did this. And let me just say, I don't know if I'm the only one like this, but I'm 50 years old, and it took me 47, 8 years to decide what is my style. I don't have to dress like everybody else. I don't have to just buy what's in the store. You know, I can either make my own or I can go out and buy something off eBay or Goodwill or whatever. So it took me that long, and I'm not quite sure why it took me that long. I guess, you know, in today's society, you know, you've got the marketing and you've got buy this and look like this person or dress like this. And so it took me that long to decide. I didn't have to do that. So I like, generally speaking, except for what I've got on today, I like my style. And today is just, you know, comfy and utilitarian. But, so I just encourage ladies or men, anybody, to find your style and be okay with it. You know, I wore a patchwork skirt one time to church, and I had a friend, somebody who was my friend, made a snarky remark about my skirt. And it kind of bothered me a little bit, but I got over it, and I still wear that skirt every Friday of my life now, and it's called my Friday skirt. So I'm just encouraging y'all to find your style and be comfortable with it. The second thing that I asked when I was going through mine and Mr. Patient's clothes were, have I used this in a year? And if I hadn't, I threw it away. I mean, I gave it to Goodwill. Next one, will I use it in the future? Maybe I haven't worn it in a year, but maybe it's formal attire, because I've had to go to, like, I think 3 in my life really fancy events. And your parents do the same, and you will probably. So you don't wear it maybe every year, but maybe every other year, and it's expensive to replace. So you keep that item. Can I buy another one if I need it? If it's something that I loved at Goodwill, I can't buy another one. You know, a lace whatever or something.
Or you could buy it, but it would be way expensive.
Yes, okay. Yeah. And I don't mean to, I don't even know what she's going to advise me, and I don't know if this is part of it, but when it comes to actually putting it into practice, that's where I need encouragement and help.
I got you there.
Thank you. Do I want my kids to have to go through this? Now, I laugh about that, but I wrote that right after my mama passed. You know, you were there in the house, and she had a lot of stuff. Love her. She had a lot of stuff. We had to go through it. Daddy wanted it gone through. But right now I'm talking about just clothing, and she had a lot of items. And do I want to, that's actually was one of my questions. Do I want my kids to have to go through this stuff? You know, if I don't wear it, why would I keep it for just for them to have to go through? For example, Mama's socks that she had from the 50s and 60s, that, you know, socks. That's not like an heirloom.
But like, she had like some skirts from that time that she had made, and I still have those.
Yes.
And I just love it. I can't wear them anymore,
Right.
but I love them.
Oh,
and
I agree.
It's an awesome piece to have that skirt that she made, and
Yes.
it's so vintage. So you just have to keep in mind, you know, which of those items, like when
Right.
it comes to nostalgia,
Yes.
which of those items really counts.
Good point. Will they care? That's the next question. Will they care? Yes. In Chloe's case, in the vintage skirts, yes. The
And
socks,
I had
no.
some ugly Christmas sweaters that I wear
Of
to parties
hers?
and stuff. Yeah.
They were probably mine too, the, you know, 80s and all. So you're
Yeah.
welcome for the ugly clothes. Does this bring me joy? Does this clothing item, I wear some things that bring me joy. Okay, these things do not bring me joy, but they are useful on a day like today. But that's the thing. Does this bring me joy? Does it fit well? Okay. That's where I don't want you to talk to me today.
That's one that I actually struggle with, because what happens is I'm like, it looks so cute when you try it on, but then when you go out in public and you're pulling and you're having to do all like this,
Yeah.
and adjusting, and you're sitting in church trying to
Yeah.
make everything look right, and that when you ask yourself, does it fit? That means you don't have to do any of that.
Right.
And so that's always really hard, because sometimes when you're cleaning out your closet, you may not remember, and so yeah, that's something you have to keep in mind is, am I always adjusting this in the church pew? So yeah.
Right, good point. Do I reach for this more than twice a month to put it on my body? And can it bless someone else? Okay, so that's what I did 2 years ago. All right, so then after we decided to felt led to go begin this Heritage Homestead journey, which actually has already started, because the whole journey is our preparation for the thing. So then I had another set of Post-it notes. Do I love it? Because I was trying to narrow it down even more than I already have. Do I love the item? Is it an heirloom? Now this is more of things in general instead of just clothes. Do I love the item? Is it an heirloom? Do I need it on the road? And I may need some things on the road and some things after the fact and some things not at all. Yeah. Can I get another one easily and cheaply? And does someone else need it? So kind of those overlap. So let's get started, because we can't have a really long video. But the purpose of the video is for Chloe to help me go through my wardrobe. And she's going to give some tips. And also that would hopefully will help you as well as you're downsizing. You don't have to be going on the road to downsize your closet.
No.
A bunch at a time, or I don't know where to start.
Okay, so I love your questions. I absolutely love those. Mine are usually, I try to clean mine out about once a year. And mine are usually, does it fit? That's a big one. Have I worn it in the last year? Now what I do is every year when I clean it out, I put my hangers backwards on the rack, and then every time I use it, I'll put it back. So in a year, I can see which ones have been used. And I love that system, because I may love a shirt, but if I'm never reaching for it, then it's just taking up space in my closet.
That is enough to stop the video right there, because I love that idea.
Yeah.
Backwards, and then because you don't have to think, wait, have I worn that?
Exactly.
Well, I like it, but I
Exactly.
don't remember. Okay, go ahead.
And that's kind of goes
That's
with the
good.
fit right too, because sometimes I'll try something on and then I'll just put it back. So I'm reaching for it, but it doesn't actually work. Does it have any stains, tears, rips? I'm surprised about how often this catches me, because usually if I shop at Goodwill, I love Goodwill, but sometimes there's just, stains or rips that you try to hide, but in the long run, I'd rather have clothes that don't have anything like that.
Okay.
So if there's anything like that, I'd say be on with it. And then I like systems. I like to make a system. So I think today we can have our go to Goodwill pile, because like we said, we love Goodwill. And
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah. We definitely want to support Goodwill and, give to other people.
I wear
Oh,
every
and
day.
another one, that I keep in mind that kind of goes with what you said about the whole style thing is, does it match other clothes in my closet? So,
i.e. capsule wardrobe.
Yeah, exactly. So if I've got a really cute sweater, but I don't ever have, a shirt or a skirt that looks good wearing it, then even if it's cute on its own, then I'm not going to go out and buy more clothes just so it can match one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That comment too, buying more clothes. I'm willing to, if I need to buy an item or two, to go with what I've got to make a complete capsule wardrobe. Is that even crazy?
No, that actually makes sense if you have your defined style, but there's a few more pieces that could kind of complete so you have that well-rounded look. So, if you have, so many skirts, so many pairs of pants, you've got a few shirts, but you'd be more comfortable if you had more options to choose from, and you've narrowed it down, and it's very narrow, then I would, yeah.
Well,
or shoes. Shoes is another one that I would go out and have like a couple of really good pairs that your go-to shoes.
Okay, and I do have that plus my non-go-to shoes, but my separate from Heritage Ways, I have a podcast with a good friend. We are co-hosts of the podcast called Casseroles and Tacos, and you can I'll write the link right here, and you can go to the website and click the button to hear our latest podcast, and you can also hear the ones from the past. But we do talk about capsule wardrobe, and we talk about our favorite comfortable shoes in one of those episodes. So here are some, okay, Chloe, for example, I had this in the Goodwill pile forever, and this morning I put it on a whim and thought, oh, I'm going to keep it because look, it's short sleeve. And
but it's got a tear in the back.
But see, I'm not worried about tears. I can mend tears. But I'm going to play devil's advocate with myself. I haven't worn this in I don't even know when I've worn it.
Does it go with your defined, because you said boho earlier, and I was wondering if this kind of goes with that boho look, the farmhouse boho look you want to be keeping.
Yes, but kind of maybe no. No.
We are not getting off to a good start. Our first item, and it checks all the boxes for Goodwill, and yet she wants to keep it. And you just said you pulled
It's been in the Goodwill pile for, 4 months.
Well then, yeah, 4 months ago you had good judgment then.
Okay.
So
I bought these last year, and my argument is they are Born brand. They're leather. They're so
but
cute.
How often do you wear them?
Okay.
Because these look like they would match your style, but I'm wondering how often you're going to be wearing heels while on the road.
Okay, I'm going to answer that question. I have foot issues because I'm an old lady. So I have foot issues, and so those shoes weren't doing it for me. So then I went out and tried to find some that would make my feet happier. Mm-hmm. Same place to wear them at, or same outfit. And my feet still hurt. Even though they're cute, I love them. And I don't want to just toss them in the Goodwill pile. So then I went to the Good Feet store and got inserts and all that. Now my feet are better. But still, I can't wear those as comfortably as I can wear these. Okay? Now, these were expensive. They were a little over $100. They came from one of those stores that were, they're the orthopedic shoes. I don't like that word, but the Good Feet, stores that have good. So. Yes. So I have worn these, and my feet have never hurt. So part of me wants to say, Katie, you need to get rid of these. These replaced it. Another part wants to say, but they're leather and they're Born and they're cute.
Yes, but they're all the same kind of style, and you can all wear them with the same pieces, and they all fit your look, but they're the same. So you basically have multiples of the same shoe. You basically have 3 multiples of the same shoe, and 2 of them are uncomfortable and 1 of them's comfortable. It seems to me like you got to get rid of these. And I know they're cute, but they're nearly the same style as those.
And this fits my style. I love them. They're comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, it works with you. So I would say
now, these are very comfortable. My feet have never hurt, but I forgot about them and hadn't worn them in a year.
Yep, sorry. And I feel like those you're going to wear way more often because it matches your kind of boho style a little more than bright pink does.
Okay, Little Miss Homemaker, will you go get us a box and we'll make a Goodwill, or a bag. Go get us a trash bag and we'll make a Goodwill pile. I love that, because so I'm thinking, you know, I could use this Christmas time, but I will tell you the reason why I've
so
only
you're
used
keep
it.
an item just to wear it once a year.
I'm not going to keep this because it snags easily.
Yes,
So
yes. That's a really good thing to keep in mind.
Okay, isn't this pretty? But
that is pretty.
But I don't wear it. I don't use it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I got it for free from a lady when I went to have
to me
to the
that
doctor.
doesn't match your style though.
Okay, good.
We got to keep that in mind.
Okay, that's what I need to be told.
You need a mood board. That's what I do.
What's a mood board?
Okay, so love these. So a mood board is where I like to go on Pinterest and kind of collect pictures. It can be pictures of anything, not just clothes, that kind of are like my vision, what I kind of like, what we were saying earlier, the what I want to project with my clothes, and I put those pictures together, and then when I go through my closet, I'm like, does it match my vision? And sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay, because I do have some outfits that don't exactly match. So that's why you can make multiple mood boards for maybe different seasons or things like that, but that is a very good way to keep with your style and what you want to project with your clothes.
All right, what I've done is pulled out all the shoes that are in my closet. Remember, I've already gone through some a couple years ago. We've just now gotten rid of 3 pair in the Goodwill pile. I'd like to talk through this store that sells good shoes. These are so comfortable. And do you know, I've said this before in podcasts and other places, but ladies, buy yourself some good shoes. I'm just going to admit each of these was over $100. Okay? But I didn't expect these Mephistos to be such a blessing in my life, but I've worn them nearly every day since I bought them. Isn't that right?
That's the main shoes you wear.
Yeah, it's the main shoes I wear. I don't wear my Good Feet inserts with these, but these do not hurt my feet when I don't wear my Good Feet insert. Anyway, I love these shoes. It was worth the money already, and I bought them in February, and this is May. And then we've already talked about these. So I'm keeping these. I'm taking them on the RV.
Yeah. Those are perfect.
The lady that sold me these, and I know you love New York City.
I do.
The lady that sold me these said she toured around New York City in these all day, and it didn't hurt her feet. I believe it. I wore these to my son's wedding. So anyway, yeah, I'm keeping these two. So others, Chloe, these are my house shoes that I wear.
Okay.
They do have the Good Feet inserts, the relaxing insert that I buy, or that I use rather. That's what this system is. And I use these inserts. I've got them right now in the tennis shoes that I'm wearing. And I do have certain shoes that I can put the inserts in. So I'll just tell you that certain shoes you'll see here that I will keep, and I got these at the Good Feet store. I took the insert that comes in it, I ripped it out of 3 pairs of shoes, and then what happens is I put the appropriate insole insert for my feet, and then I put the Good Feet pad. So that's just to explain to you that these shoes, you know, are fall winter with my style. You know, they're comfortable. I like them, as well as these. And that's what I do. So they have no lining. I put my own. So, yeah. So that explains that. So I will keep these house shoes that I wear year round. They were not cheap either, but I will say this. I do wear the 3 pair that I've just talked about. It all fall
So that means you don't wear all of these all fall and winter.
Correct. Let's talk about that.
Yes. Let's get started. Oh, and Chacos, of course.
Now, I'm going to say I bought the Chacos to help when I was searching for help for my feet. And I'm just going to say they didn't provide the help that I was hoping for.
Really?
However, in fact, yeah, I'm thinking of keeping them because they're my only water shoes. If we go to a mountain stream, if I go to even need them in a shower, That's the only reason I'm thinking of keeping them. Why go buy cheap flip-flops when I have Chacos?
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
Okay, so this is going to stay
and
on the
Chacos
RV.
are a really good investment.
Some people love them. I'm not suggesting not to buy them. My sons love them.
Questions? So, these boots.
Okay, they're not comfortable on my feet.
Okay.
The only reason I keep them is if it snows or if we go somewhere where it snows, that's the only boots I have, period.
I feel like you could get away with not wearing boots necessarily if you had, you know, like warm pants and you had like a really good sturdy pair of like winter shoes that also work for day to day. Because I have a pair of boots that I absolutely love, and they work for day to day in fall and winter, and I've also used them in rain, I've used them in snow, and so if you can figure out, but if these aren't comfortable, then you're not going to be using them.
No, I've used them one time this past winter when it snowed here and we played out in the snow. They're Lands' End.
Do you have any other shoes that would work for snow?
No, this is it.
Okay.
Now, there's these. They're both Lands' End, which I love the Lands' End company, but I bought these years ago when I didn't have feet problems.
Okay, could you see yourself wearing these on a day-to-day basis?
No, because I don't even remember the purpose of buying them.
Okay, so these are probably a pair that we'd have to set aside and
okay,
later.
all right, put that. Well, I'm fine getting rid of them.
Really?
Yeah, but I need a shoe that I can wear in like say we're in I don't know where for 2 weeks and it's snowy or slushy or.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be wearing. I don't want my what I call my fall and winter shoes all nastied up. But I'm not gung ho about these.
Okay.
So you think I need to go search for something else later? Okay, put them to the side.
And okay, so these.
All right, these were my mother's, and I wore them to her funeral, and I kept them after I went shopping in her closet because they were a good basic. You know, if I needed a church shoe or they're my only quote church shoes or dress shoes or whatever.
Okay. How often do you?
I wore them at her funeral, and that was 2 years ago.
Okay.
I know. Okay. Let's just put them to the side for right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, those.
They're basic. I like the look of them. I mean, she had tons of shoes.
Yeah, but do we know how old those things are?
Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter. They're not rotting.
That's the point we've gotten to, folks. They're not rotting. I'm glad we have that benchmark. I'm glad we will stop somewhere.
They're not rotting yet.
I'm trying so hard, you guys. I'm trying so hard.
Well, you're making Mama laugh.
Whew, okay. We'll come back to the unrotting shoes.
Okay.
Okay. I love those shoes.
No, I'm going to ask the questions and you just give me yes or no. Are they comfortable?
With my foot problems?
Are they comfortable?
They used to be.
Will you wear them on a day-to-day basis?
Day to day, no.
Okay.
I like them. Don't say see how easy. It's not easy.
Well,
Keep
if they're
going.
not okay. Do they match your style?
Yes.
Are they comfortable?
Yes.
Will you wear them on a day-to-day basis?
Yes.
Okay.
But, I mean, I've got several that I do. Fall and winter. So, yeah, I do alternate all these. I wear these. Have I worn these? Yes. Say yes. Yes. Say yes.
I don't remember you wearing.
Well, I do. And I ordered, okay. Yeah, I love these house shoes. You can't get them anymore from
But you got 2 pairs
Lands'
of
End.
house shoes.
No, I just got the one gray.
Yeah, but, like, do you need 2 pairs?
These are so comfortable, and you can't order them
I
anymore from
do have
Lands'
2
End.
pairs of house shoes myself, so I understand.
Now, this is for those parties I have to go to with Mr. Patient sometimes. And keep in mind, he's quitting his corporate job. I'm telling you that to help me, not that I just want
So, maybe we can get rid
Now,
of
I
rotting
got-
shoes if we have.
rotting shoes.
You said it, not me.
Okay, I bought these for our 25th anniversary renewal of our vows.
Are they comfortable? Are you gonna wear them on like if you had an event in an RV, you had a party, if you threw down a party, would you immediately go to these? Yes. With your
I would go to my wedge brown shoes. What if, wait, whoa.
your Gatsby party?
Gatsby.
That's a Gatsby purse.
I wore this to Opryland Hotel party. And I wore these shoes with it. Now, I'm not getting rid of the little evening gown that I wore one time that I wore these with.
Okay, well, I would say choose between, because you're only
I
going
don't
to
love these, but they match the gown.
But you...
No, well, I love the event that I wore these at.
Oh, I get it now. So you get sentimental value.
I wore them one time
but
for
you
a
don't have sentimental value, but they match the dress.
Right.
Are you going to wear the dress?
Well, I'm keeping it in case I...
Are you going to wear it, though?
Where would I get rid of it? I'm not giving that expensive dress to Goodwill.
I know you're not doing that, but like even if it's in storage and so you have it for sentimental.
Honey, I probably can't fit in that dress.
Exactly. Now. So why are you keeping the shoes to a dress that you can't fit into?
Because they weren't cheap.
Well, yeah, but have you worn them since then? Oh, these shoes could change someone's life.
Change someone's life, she says.
Okay, somebody could at Goodwill could be like, I'm trying to get this job interview because I'm a single mom and I'm trying to get a job interview so I can support my 15 kids. And these are the shoes she buys. And she can only, I mean, she can't go into a store and just buy really nice shoes. So she buys these shoes. They're perfect. She gets the job. You just saved that woman's life.
I wish I could just find her and give them to her instead of giving them to Goodwill. I'd rather meet her and get to know her and give them to her. And then I would be fine with giving them away. I would give her these as well.
Well, she doesn't need those for a job interview. She needs those to go to a Gatsby party. Do these purses have sentimental value?
Nothing has sentimental. These are very, I just got these because I needed a handbag for the party.
You needed
Needed 4. Got this free when I bought some makeup or something.
Okay, well that's good one.
Okay. All right.
This one doesn't.
I haven't used any of these in about 3 years.
Okay, so.
That's cute though. Oh, you know what? I seriously might start using this. Now I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Because I need something for my phone when I don't have a pocket on my skirt.
That's, yeah.
So I actually think I'm going to start
using like the pockets, you know, that ladies wore in the 1860s when they would attach a pocket to the outside of their skirt.
Yeah, I'm going to start using this. And I promise if I don't use it within a month, I'll get rid of it.
Thank you. Okay, so this one, are you going to use it to go to the Grammys with?
Grammys? Well...
or the Marmies?
The Marmies. When I'm invited there, I'm going to buy my own new purse.
Wow. Okay, so this can go to Goodwill. Yeah, this is
I don't love it. I just bought it. You want it? I mean,
no, I don't want it. I was
for,
just making a comment. Maybe I'll buy it.
And I love this. Buy it at Goodwill. It's got tissues. I love this little purse.
Me too.
Yeah, I really like it. This would be a nice one to keep in storage because you really never know when Jay Gatsby is going to invite you over.
Jay Gatsby. Okay.
Okay. So.
Morgan brought that to me from Ireland.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I like clothes with stories like that, and like even if you never wear it, it's.
And I do wear it.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I do wear this like every winter.
This matches your style.
That's
really
my
well.
style. I wear it, but I don't think I'll miss it if it's gone. But I do find reasons to wear it. Just
yeah, but
I like
does it match your style?
Probably not my earth tone color. I'm looking for browns and things these days. I do use this. I use that a lot.
Yeah, that matches.
And you use that one a lot.
I do. Oh, this is like a shawl. This is
I like that one.
I use this a lot too. This is a.
Holes in it, though.
This is a. Well, it's armhole.
Yeah.
Look, this is what I use that for.
I really like that. Okay.
I like layering.
I really like this, and I feel like this matches you. Really well.
I love this, and the reason I keep it is it reminds me of the Lord providing in hard times. When Mr. Patient didn't have a job, and Morgan and I had to clean that lady's filthy house, and she gave me this as a Christmas present. And I don't know. Plus, I wear it.
Yeah, it's
but it just
cute.
reminds me of the Lord's provision. That's my mother's, and I wore it at her funeral. It's the only scarf I kept out of all of her scarves.
You're not gonna wear this though. It's got snowmen on a green pattern.
I wore it at her funeral.
Yeah, well, I don't have the clothes that I wore at her funeral because guess what? They don't fit me anymore.
It was hers.
Yeah, well.
Okay, I need you to talk me out of keeping the clothes that I kept of hers that I really don't wear. I mean,
you don't wear them. That's a good enough reason.
Okay, let me work up to getting rid of it.
You're not going to wear this. This is not your style at all. I mean, honestly, I don't know.
Okay. I can't. Yeah. Can
Throw
we
it
put
down
it down
there
there
in
for
that
now?
box.
Yeah.
And less
Okay.
scarf.
Now I love that. I got it at Goodwill,
Yeah, this would be a good one for playing out in the snow. This is a good comfy.
which I'm not gonna do a lot.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like those scarves are like to look nice scarves, but you need at least one. It's cold outside scarf.
And I do wear that.
Yeah, I would
I
say
like
yes.
the colors. Okay, well, that was a long video. Thanks for watching. This is tips with Chloe helping KK clean out the closet. We talked about shoes. We talked about scarves. So accessories, and we're going to do a part 2 getting down to the nitty gritty about my wardrobe.
Yep. Don't wear rotting clothes, kiddos.
Don't what?
Don't wear rotting clothes, kiddos. That's the moral of this video today.
Don't wear rotting clothes. She's not going to let me live that down, are you?
No, I'm not.
Thanks for watching, y'all. See you next time for part 2 of going through the closet and downsizing for the Heritage Homestead journey. Thanks.